Good day and welcome to Explore Watches and More. Today we're talking about the iconic Casio F-91W. Now I have to say, when I first got this watch, I was not impressed. Bought this about 6-7 years ago, and when it came, I already had a G-Shock. And that was kind of my entry into digital watches. Typically I wore mechanical watches or an automatic watch. It's a fantastic watch, but a little heavy, right? And I wanted something a little more appropriate to if you're going hiking, if you're going swimming. While this is 100 meters water resistance, water resistant. You do worry, hey, what if a pin fails and this thing falls off in the water, you lose it, right? Right tool for different jobs. This is a great watch. This is a much tougher watch, and a watch that's, quite frankly, not gonna hurt as much as if you damage it or lose it. So I kind of started leaving analog watches for more appropriate activities and moving to my digital watches and at the time a G-Shock for those outdoor activities. And I thought, okay, well, you know what, I've got a pretty good collection, watches for purpose. And I saw all the hype around the F-91W, and I remember thinking, I was like, well, those things are kind of cool, and my wrists aren't huge, so I was like, that might look pretty good on my wrist. So I ordered one. It came in the mail. I happily took it out of the packaging, and you know what? At the time, I paid $10 for it. I think they were like $12, and it was on sale for like 20% off, so $10. And it kind of felt like a $10 watch. Very plasticky, very incredibly light, which is one of its strengths. But I wasn't impressed. I kind of threw it in a box, forgot about it, dug it out, a couple years later, and threw it on my wrist. Amazed, it's keeping time. And when I checked the time, even like a year or two later, it was still within a minute of the set time. Well, that won't do that. That's dead in a couple days. An automatic watch doesn't have the power reserve, doesn't have the accuracy. That's one of the things that's incredible about an inexpensive quartz watch is this $10 watch, well, I guess now to be more accurate, $20 watch is far more accurate than that significantly more expensive watch. Also, this is significantly tougher. It just, you don't have to worry about it. And there's a certain freedom you get from something so small, so inexpensive, that if it, you broke it, you just go replace it. A lot of people, when the batteries die in these, they don't replace the battery. They just buy a new one. I think I would replace the battery in mine simply because, one, it's so easy with the 4 screws. You pop the back off, you throw another couple dollar battery in it, and away you go. Some of the complaints I have heard about this watch is the strap, and you can see mine's taken a little bit of a set to kind of alleviate some of the cracking points. I was told to just lay it flat. So when I throw it in the watch drawer, I just lay it flat like this, and this strap has held up for a few years. I don't wear this every day, but when do I wear this watch? Well, a lot of times when I take this watch off, when I get home from different activities, or I take this watch off, I want to still be able to tell the time. I don't want to have to look around for a clock or pick up my phone. And that's where I found the F-91W really shines, as that relaxation watch. A watch that you don't have to think about, you forget that it's on your wrist. All those things that I kind of said was a negative in the beginning kind of works as a positive for this. And don't get me wrong, it's been tough enough. I've mowed the grass in it. I have swam with this thing before. If I'm being completely honest, I tried to destroy it. Not outright abuse, but okay, it's just a basic water resistance. Let's swim with it. And I can tell you, if I did kill it, I'd go buy another one tomorrow. It's that good a watch. The features on it, pretty basic features, but really everything you need. You've got time, you've got date, day, so nice features there. Something you don't get on this. You have an alarm. You have a stopwatch. And then I remember the first time I went through the features, I was like, okay, now we're back in time setting mode. How do we get out of there? Because I probably, should have read the manual. Again, you just hit the button and you're back to your normal time operation. So it's a great little watch. There's everything you need, but it has one fatal flaw, in my opinion, that makes this kind of a daytime watch, and that is the absolutely atrocious backlight. It's daylight out today. I can't really show you how bad it is, and I don't think it really comes through on camera how poorly that backlight illuminates the dial. You can see the hour. You might be able to get the tens of minutes, but the minutes and seconds are no chance of seeing those. So there is a watch that addresses all of those features, gives you a similar size and similar format, just a smidge bigger. I mean, you need calipers to tell the difference. And that's the F-105W, and that's going to be the next watch that I'm going to share. And I use that primarily as my relaxation watch, especially if I know I'm going to wear it into the night. And if it's during the day, I just love the way this, it's got that vintage, classic Casio look to it. My wife would say nerdy, but I absolutely love it. So happy to share with you my first watch on Explore Watches and More. I look forward to talking to you more in the future about some of the watches that I have in my collection. And you know what? Anybody can go over specs. You've got the whole internet. You're on the internet now. So any spec that you want to have for a watch, you can easily find that. But what I want to talk about is kind of the intangibles. What's it like to live with that watch day in and day out? And if that sounds like that's something that you'd be interested in, that's what we're going to talk about here on this channel. So I look forward to exploring more watches with all of you. Have a great day.